This is to carry on. Like, if you actually have this big of a problem with me, go make a video about it and prove your claims. I am so tired of this. Now you guys are discussing my rehabilitation. Are you kidding me? In the video you just made about me, you say that I'm not redeemable. Like, I am actually a person. Me asking you to not use a term that is literally racist does not make me abusive. Now that I called you out for something really serious, you're like, oh, I'm not open to her. She's an abuser. Please do not act like you were open to me at all. You are actually like hurting me. What do you mean I'm not redeemable, Carrie-Ann? What did you mean when you said that, like, you're like, I would say that it's a nice assessment that Allie just has a dysregulated nervous system. Like, I am not coming for you people like that. I am challenging ideas. I am asking you to not say things like a child attracts their essay abuse with their vibration. I am not attacking your personal life. I am not reporting your videos, nothing. You guys can sit in your little circles of, God. You guys are doing all of this behind my back. You put this picture on your own page. Manipulative people can only function in the dark, in packs behind closed doors and behind your back. None of you are actually just coming to me and speaking to me. Are you? And even when I respond, even when I say I'll do better, I understand that intention doesn't equal impact. It doesn't matter what I say. When someone's in a cult, when they're in spiritual narcissism, when they're an emotional abuser, you cannot reason with them. I am hurt. Please stop. In the MLM comment that I made, that was a joke. But it turns out that it was so much more true than I could have ever imagined. And the humor is funny because there's some truth in it. I literally made a joke saying that she's an MLM girly. And they admit that she admits that she is from an MLM dynasty. A dynasty. Oh, okay. Is that why you call out narcissism now? Because the call is coming from inside the house. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. And that's exactly why I say, please don't use terms based in racism. And it's all of a sudden, I'm the abuser. Okay.
What a trip.
This all started because a woman named P took her own life because of New Age spirituality. P sounded exactly like this. Go listen to Madison. I am not going to be distracted on this mission by all of this silly drama with AMW and Carrie-Ann. You people can absolutely degrade me, and your words do hurt. Even though I know they're not true, they are damaging. And I do listen, and I am so committed to work on my content, especially after seeing Madison's mask finally kind of slip yesterday. I do not want to hurt people, and I ask my followers not to hurt people. Spiritual psychosis is real, and I will spend the rest of my life helping people with that. Back to my...
Well, guess what? You knew what the fuck I was when you met me, you bitch.
Hey there, Allie. My name's Abram. I know you don't know me, but I know you. I've been following you for quite a while. And keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You are helping people. You are what spirituality is all about. You know, you shouldn't be harming people. Harm none. You shouldn't be judging people. Let people do what they want. Let people live their lives. And the only thing that you're doing is pointing out people who are spiritual narcissists. You are pointing out where people are making decisions that are harming other people, doing toxic things, and their behaviors are unacceptable. I have a lot of love for you. I have a lot of love for what you're doing. Keep going. Don't let these hateful people get to you, because you are doing work that's going to change people's lives. You have changed people's lives. You are going to continue to grow. I fully support you. I always will. And you know, I have my own spiritual path, my own spiritual beliefs, and I've seen this spiritual narcissism. I've seen what these people can do, what they're doing, and they are in psychosis. They cannot comprehend what they're doing. You know, when someone is a narcissist, they're in a state of grandiosity and they lack empathy. And you have a big heart, and that's who narcissists go after. So keep doing what you're doing. You're changing lives. You're a wonderful person. You're sharing wonderful messages. And if people don't like it, they can go somewhere else. You know, you're here to help the people that need to be helped. And you're doing wonderful things. I wish you the best. I will always support you. And let these people be haters, because the only people that try to bring you down are people that are already beneath you. So, like I said, sending you lots of love, always here supporting you. You know, I might be a little quiet, a little bit in the background sometimes, but I'm always listening. I watch all of your videos. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. And I know it's hard sometimes. These people have an agenda, and that agenda is themselves. They're selfish. They are manipulative. They thrive off of attention. And they can't stand it that you're actually calling them out on their bullshit. So keep doing it. Keep going. And I will be here 100% supporting you, just like these other people that are around you. You know, Allie started a cult, and I definitely joined.
Favorite is don't send hate to them and then back it up with that they're stalking me, unaliving people, clubbing baby seals, and pouring oil into the ocean. No, that's like so true. And I think that what's missing from this conversation is like the power of suggestion. And honestly, like how scary it is that she has so many autistic followers, so many, and she's utilizing indirect communication to manipulate people. I've studied narcissistic abuse. I had a narcissistic parent. I became obsessed with like this style of communication because I had to survive. So I'm hyper aware when it's taking place. That's what Allie is doing. Allie is manipulating this group of people. I'm not saying that everyone that follows her is like a bad person. I think a lot of them are just easy to manipulate, and so she is.
Don't worry, I am done with that back and forth drama. I just really needed to document that because I need people in the autistic community to be so careful about who they follow and the lines that, like, I'm not telling you who to follow, but like people who are into toxic spirituality, like for autistic people, it can be that it just puts such a chill in my bones. And just like how cavalier they are. Like that's Ashley Miller leaving a comment saying that basically I don't get to say, please don't send hate to these people. Like you guys get to mock me for trying. Like I literally say, please don't send hate to these people. I'm talking about spiritual psychosis. I'm talking about the ideas, like whatever. And I'm going to try to do better in my content. And you guys get to mock me for that. And say that it's invalidated because I talk about how people do lose their lives. Read that comment. Go back and read that comment. This is like a documentary series that's writing itself. My favorite is don't send hate to them. Then back it up with, but they are stalking me, unaliving people, clubbing baby seals, and pouring oil into the ocean. Right. So you guys still show that you have zero respect. Zero respect for what we're talking about. Like... And you have no respect for the girl that passed away, or the two people. There were two people who contacted me last week. God. That their friend had passed away. From New Age toxic spirituality. Don't look at my face right there. Part 2 will be out by tomorrow night, so I'm excited for that. Thank you for the support. And I promise I'm not going to get distracted. I just had to document that. Like... Thank you to everyone for the amazing support and like keeping me grounded through this whole thing and reminding me like that I'm doing the right thing. And it's also so unbelievably scary when people who believe that they aren't white supremacists and think that they understand, that they've studied narcissism, are being so abusive. Like it's so scary. So please protect yourselves. Darvo and Jade, those psych.
So what I've learned is that Allie does not respect boundaries. I have had her blocked. I do not want to engage with her. It is my prerogative if I, on my channel, that discusses narcissism from a autistic person's perspective. If I want to talk about her, I can talk about her till I'm blue in the face. I'm not being abusive. I'm not being mean. I'm not calling names. I am simply using my autistic superpowers and analyzing her behavior. And she is telling on herself. And I told you guys, look at my page. I have the whole key to the code to decode how Allie is acting, what she's on, how her double standards are working. You're not going to cry to me, Allie. You're not going to make me feel bad. You're not going to mess with the autistic community, sis.
You seem a little upset there. Take a deep breath, okay? I need you to take a deep breath. Let me get this straight. You want to do to me exactly what I do to other creators, and I don't even do that to other creators anymore. I don't even talk about creators like that anymore. I will defend myself if people come to me, but I don't just randomly talk about people and block them and start little hate groups and stalk their lives. I don't do that. I don't mass report people. I don't take pictures of them. I don't call them horrible things. Do you work with clients? Like, I'm dead serious. Do you work with clients? And you need to back up what you're saying about me. Like, I'm done with this, but you keep saying, like, what I'm on, what's really wrong with me. What do you think is really wrong with me? You have said horrendous things today, and I am so grateful for receipts. I cannot believe that you just admitted that you want to talk about me like that, and you can go ahead and do it. But now you don't want me to talk about the spiritual community? How much hypocrisy? I mean, it's just, this is beautiful. Chef's kiss, babe. This is amazing. The cruelty has been unreal. And the fact that you come from an MLM dynasty and that you use the word dynasty. Am I in a movie? And let's not forget that you tagged me yesterday because you wanted my attention. Why did you make 6 videos about me and then tag me, and now you don't want to hear anything from me? Okay, so you get to cross all my boundaries, poke at me, and when I try to speak to you rationally, you get to absolutely degrade me. But yeah, guys, I'm the ridiculous one. All you did was reveal that people like this have no business educating people on narcissism. If you truly believe that what I am doing is narcissism, I need you to not educate anybody on narcissism, okay? But see you guys in the YouTube video. I love y'all.
I learn from my own projections. Because I know I am projecting and learning from it, I both allow myself to do it, usually in private, not on social media. And I project so much less since allowing myself to go through that process. But now I have to find some pretty grand examples of blind spots and projection in order to be able to learn myself. So when I found a content creator this week who started some drama on my birthday and saw them as a call-out account, I did allow myself to be a little bit of a call-out account, and I'm allowing myself to play in that energy. I know what I'm doing. I don't need it to be any different than it is. I know who and what I am and what I'm doing in this world. And it's not trying to be a social media influencer. It's living in this den and creating a world that works for everyone. And doing the next right thing. And being in integrity with myself. Feeling like I'm doing the right thing. In my body. And caring so much less what anyone else thinks of me. In large part, because of the learning through projection. But damn, can I spot it in other people. And this has been quite the week.